face.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Captain of Industry. We last left off, we got ourselves the steel and to vehicles glass and vehicles tier 2. So I've been a little bit busy while things have been going on. I've upgraded not most of all the vehicles. Can I stop this spinning? Thank you very much. We got the vehicles started upgrading. All the diggers are upgraded, and they've all been assigned with bigger trucks, and I've got a few bigger trucks spare. But we've got to stop on that because we've got to consider our fuel keeps on dropping because obviously the demand on fuel is increased. So we need to consider upgrading our fuel supply. So at the moment I'm burning all the heavy and light oil, which is one, not good for the environment. And also that means I could also get potentially more fuel. But I need research free. Other things I've been doing, you can see I've been filling in the ground because not a lot's been going on. Coal is slowly being depleted here. I've got another vehicle being worked on in the corner over here. I'll start moving the diggers over as soon as it starts to get a little bit lower. Filled in this so that the digger can grab all the sand. He's now redigging the land, so I need to cut the water off from here. Done a bit of, I've got a ramp up to this area and clearing out this hill here. I've tapped in an oil well up here, which is just being brought in by truck, which is not convenient, but it's just extra oil coming in. I'm digging down here to get to this next iron source, but as we don't really need it right now, it's slowly digging down to get to it. Other than that, this is all being started to be filled in now, and I've upgraded a couple of things. I've added in a few extra things. I had to add in a couple more of these guys, and I was polluting the atmosphere a bit too much, so all the ammonia is getting turned into fertilizer at the moment, which is going on our fields. So they're getting fertilized at the moment. But that starts to back up. This thing will start kicking back in to burn off any excess. We've still got problems with excess sulfur. We can't do anything with that at the moment. Acid, well, it's mainly because copper needs to be used. I moved the vehicle factory over here so that the diggers didn't have to go all the way around this pipe to come down to here. So this has all been moved and it's all been plumbed in with belts so the vehicles don't have to deliver the stuff. I've been stockpiling gravel and rail parts. We're not building any railways just yet, but I do have plans. This is why I've got some dig projects to clear out some land over here around the coal, just to clear out some extra land. This is all being flattened out for new farmland. For other crops, because I've been sending out the ship to destroy the enemies. And I finally found my wheat and soybeans. Wheat we'll probably get into pretty soon to make bread, to just get another source of food into the diets of the people. Because vegetables and potatoes after 173 years is probably a little bit boring for them right now. So we need to consider research free. We've got all the other researches done. We just need research free now. So we need to start setting up something vaguely temporary. So we need paper, glass, and what was the other item? Research free. Glass, paper, and lab equipment. Lab equipment 2. For research lab 2, not 3, sorry. yeah, so we're going to set up another silly, just a temporary thing. So we need to get a shredder in here. Put it next to our wood stockpile, which is ever so growing. I'm going to plonk in another container unit in here. So shredder, where do we are? Shredder makes 24 sawdust, I presume. Wood chips. We're just going to plonk it in. We're not going to be bothered too much by where it's going just yet. Set recipes. Let's get the wood chips. Gets 24. Let's put you over there. Let's line you up there, and let's plonk you here. Don't you start making wood chips? Oh, also another thing I did, I upgraded the power plant. I was right. I was hitting not brownouts. I think they're called if you just run out of not enough power for everything. So I've upgraded it with coolant towers so that they now recycle some of the water, so it's not such a demand. I'm clearing area out here for potentially another one until I've researched better technology for power. Yeah, let's continue on with this. So we need assembler Mark 3 to make. That makes 12. It's 24. So I can have 2 of these into one of these to make 12 of these. Okay, wait. Yeah, Mark 3. Yeah. Since glass is over here, gonna probably just shove it temporarily over here somewhere. That. That's gonna be lab 1. So that you're gonna be lab 2, which takes 12. No, that's wrong. So that's just 1. This can take 2. Right? Yeah, 24 into 12. Yeah. We'll probably move it somewhere else. Because I need to consider. This is not a big deal. Can I put it down here? I'll put it down here. I need areas to be cleared. It takes a while for things to be cleared up. So I want to reserve this for farming area. Maybe I should just put it down here. Oh damn it, did I just delete it? Yes I did. Okay, so Mark 2. New recipe. That. Use storage. Take these 2. And you need paper. Oh, we haven't got the actual paper that's being made yet, have we? So. Glass and then paper. Copy you, rotate you, put you there. No. That, please. Yeah, so it's symmetric. Same way around. So this, yeah, this is gonna be just a temporary build, as we always say. Until I've got the areas I want nice and cleared. We don't need the previous marks, do we, for... Ugh. For old research, do we? So it just uses the upgraded technology. Yep. And then we need research lab freeze. 2, sorry. Why do I keep on saying that they're... So we need 24 initially. Okay, let's get a unit storage in here of lab equipment, not construction parts. Lab equipment 2. And you go in there and you go there. That'll do nicely. And then we can get lab 2s, not 3. There. Alright, unpause you. Get the lab equipment going, and then we can get this built. And then we can demolish this. Right, so paper. We need... where is it? Is it chemical plant? Yeah, so... wood chips, limestone, so we've got to use another source of lime, another use for limestone, and only 1.5 of high pressure steam, which makes 12 paper, which is a huge amount enough for... where am I going to get the high pressure steam from? I don't exactly need a boiler for that amount. Sure. Can I pinch it for anything? That takes 48. I think these are consuming 24 each. So I can't take it from the power plant. I mean, there's excess steam here. That's what, it's 48. That's 12, 24. So there is high pressure steam here. So I can, for now, pinch it from over here. This place is becoming... I need to do a full brand new setup once I got the researchers out the way. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit ugly. Yeah, but no, because we need to... Let's bring it over here. Let's grab that, flip it and turn it around so I can get a pipe over here. We only need a tiny pipe for this one. Let's not connect it up to that. Take it over the top. Connect it into you. And I wanted some belts here. You go away. Can I connect, please? Something like that. Yeah, that would do. And sawdust. Can I fit 2 in here? No. That's a shame. Have to be something like this then. There to there. Limestone. There you go. Come that there. And wood chips. And then we can belt that in. Yeah, we need research 3. Get this all. Get new. I'm digging this area out. Still not too sure exactly where to put my oil refinery. Kind of need a coast because I bring a lot of oil from the oil rigs, so I have to plan that in the future somewhere. We need research 3, so let's get it going. That pipe is connected to there, and that will make paper, which I presume is stored in a paper. Remove and unpause. Let you build. Wood chips, I presume, is being stored. It is. I'm going to belt this so that it doesn't have to be brought in by itself. Can I get a flat balancer in there? I can. Priority out. You built, please. And then a small belt. You can go into here. And you build. So that can be done automatically, so the trucks don't have to do that extra bit. Now I've had to boost this because this was producing more sour water than the one could handle. It is creating more sulfur, which isn't exactly great because I'm burning it. Not a lot of recipes use it. I mean, I can make slag out of it. Get rid of loads of it with that. But I kind of want to make its uses first. So it's going into rubber, and then we can also use it in considering fertilizer too. But with this setup at the moment, it's a mess. So we could convert it into slag and just dump it for now, so it stops being burnt. Because that's a lot of pollution. How big is the mixer? I can remember where the hell it is. There it is. That takes limestone as well. Which I've got a problem with because I can gain access to a lot of limestone. And this takes 30 sulfur. So... And I think I've set this up to be a priority to go into this bin. So that it will always go to the acid and the rubber first. Which is good. Yeah, we should do that. It's not so big. If I put it over here, let's have a look at the recipe. Which way around does it go? Where's it gone? There it is. So nothing out the side of the pipe. So I could put it there, copy you, put you there, and pause you, and then I can make another limestone bin. And then loose storage. Slag, and then just dump it, please. And you. Build you, build. There you are building. So I can then get rid of you. What is this producing? 18. This is taking 3 and 6. So I could just let this just split naturally. I don't think you can reach that. There we go. Waiting for products, limestone. How are we doing for limestone? We've got plenty. We just need the trucks to. We're a bit busy at the moment, so. So 18, 6, and then they're always running. So this should get rid of it and get rid of the slag, and then we can just dump it to make more land. Right, this is now producing stuff. Oh, paper. Have we got paper getting made yet? So paper is starting to be produced. Good. Let the paper then get delivered. Once paper gets delivered, we can make some. Ship was in battle, that's fine. Did we find anything? We discovered a quartz mine. Lovely. So I think I can't go any further because I need to upgrade my ship. So we got a quartz. Coal, found another oil well, oil rig, let's say. Can't get to those, no. A sulfur mine. I presume later on down the line we might need it. But yeah, and we've got 2 ships ready to be repaired as well. When is this? Gotta start bringing in some paper, please. Where's our paper? Paper's being delivered. Did I put this around the right way? Yeah. Wait, why is that not connected? No way. So just literally the one slot? That's why. Right, now that should be collecting the paper. There we go. Right. What a mixed mash of things. Don't really need my alerts for these anymore because I know I can get rid of the sulfur. I can put an alert though if it becomes really low, and I can pause this and, you know, extract it from here. I'm gonna... Mind control doesn't have any things, yes, because you need to dig more of this land. Dig that now, please. Okay, I'm trying to get this all flat. There's probably going to be another long jump again for the researchers because I'm going to get the researchers done in the background once I've actually unlocked the lab. While we're waiting for the research bits, which are starting to be produced, let's unlock those so that they will. I think in a previous episode I was like, what do we do with recyclables? I've now figured that one out. If anyone's put it in the comments, I haven't read it yet. But the episode's already has come out since I last checked, so there hasn't been a comment from when I was getting confused with the recycling. You get... Oh, I think I've already got the building. Waste sorting plant. And that can get rid of materials, if I remember correctly. Yeah, recyclables and recyclables pressed and be converted into any of these, basically. We're not getting that one done just yet. We need to get the things. Now I'm going to concentrate on getting, because this land is now being flattened, I can now go ahead and get some more farmland going and see if I can consume more of the fertilizer as well to keep that sour thing from producing any more. With fertilizer, I presume we won't really need the natural, but it will probably consume more stuff, and we're not consuming the products quick enough. I haven't seen this fall behind at all, so I think we're safe on that. Apart from maybe, you know, getting this automatically delivered, but all in good time. Everything's going to be changed. So let's get wheat going so that we can get some new food products into our little settlement of ours. 106 people, we've got plenty of people. So I want the gap of 1 because I won't be able to touch the other side, so that should be fine. Let's get wheat. That one, wheat, and then that one. We want to copy these pipes. And then we want to then connect up the water source here. And copy you. Is that in line? That's in line. That one. That one. Not too sure where I'm going to put my bread making. Let's get this one paused. Get that delivered. Still the busy trucks. Even though they're saying there's trucks idle. And it's saying extremely busy. Might need a few more normal trucks. No. I don't want to blast through my fuel. We're not constantly full. I need to get this research done before I put the truck. I just have to let the trucks... Oh, that's built. Nice. Let's get these. And let's get our research started. So, I don't even know where to start. Okay. So we need... Oh, that might be nice. Get rid of the... Get high pressure steam. So I need a few of those to compensate a refinery, but they will then remove the need for coal and produces a lot of brine, which I can just temporarily dump and majority some of it being made into salt. So that's a good one, probably. That will cut back on the coal usage. We need this one because it will stop the burning light oil and be turned into naphthyte, which can be used to make rubber because it's currently using diesel at the moment, so that would save on that. I can also, the cracking unit can turn it, but it needs hydrogen. Don't want to burn it. I can also make more fuel from it, but I need hydrogen, which I can get hydrogen from there. Okay, let's get that. Cracking unit. We've got a better way of making hydrogen. Let's just get the oil researched first. And then we can grab that. And then I'll look at the other stuff between episodes. But we'll get this initial one research ready for next episode. And these take 12. These make 12, that makes 12. So they consume 12, so they balance out fine. What are you missing? Why aren't you being picked up? You're not low. It's because you're busy. That's why. No, it's not knock up the priority. That's all cleared. It's just a busy. Maybe a few more of these smaller trucks will suffice. Alright, let's get the rest of this pipe working. Collision with terrain. Eh? What? Okay, alright, I'll put the pipes in normally then. fine. Why are you suddenly... I don't need this last batch here. Go. You go. You go. Build those. So that's going to be producing wheat, which I will just store temporarily. How many? Space 2. Did I select? What the earth did I do there? What happened there? Let's go the wrong way. Turn around. Now the power. Build for me, please. No water. Oh, because the pipes aren't built. Okay. Right, there's our first batch of... It is wheat, isn't it? I think it is wheat. And then we can start processing it. So we need the mill. And then to the baking unit, which takes 16, which is equal amount. It needs water, so we'll probably pinch it from the farms. What we could do actually is not even store the wheat. We can, well, we'll still store it, but I think I'll move the storage over here so I can build a temporary mill and food processing baking unit, whatever needs to be built. Baking unit. Okay, so let's get rid of you. I've got so many ideas just to get it exactly where I want everything. You just need to. I need to clear land. It's just so much of it. Move. Move. Then I need you. Build, please. And then we can set up the mill. Which way round? So it's that way round. We need the water. We'll pinch it from this lot. Pipe. Let's raise this up by 1. There's a reason behind it. Because then I can build a second mill if required. What's this make? Corn mush. Corn mush is really only used in fermentation tanks to make ethanol, so it's going to be alcohol. Which we haven't unlocked, so there's no worries on that one. Right, let's build this, that. You're connected, good. So let's get rid of these other pipes that are not being used. Just get extra resources. Okay, that's researching. I'll probably need more this bigger at some point. Still haven't delivered any of these. So they're probably really busy at the moment, so anyway, let's use our Unity. We've got loads of it. The power, the absolute power I have just to do things with magic. Taking units. So we need a flat conveyor. So what do we do with this stuff? It can be burned, which causes pollution. It could be turned into compost, which I could just dump for now. Yeah, we'll do that. We need a mixer for this. Obviously I can use it for other things at a later date, but for now, let's do this. And then I presume it's going to be this guy for red. And then we need some water. We'll pinch it again from this line. probably not going to be ever enough water. So we need to keep an eye on this water reserve and probably get some once we've unlocked the thermal. Is it thermal? Thermal distillation. We can work a lot better with water, seawater. Again, would be a massive change in everything. So that's going to make 24. So we'll need one of those. You can be bread. And then we'll take storage. Bread, fill up. Don't export. And what I can do is also increase the size of these to store more products in reserve. I'm not too sure what the demand on bread is going to be. Doesn't tell me until there's actually some coming in, so oh yeah. And then tell them to dump compost. What, 8? Wait, that doesn't need water. Why does that need water? Oh, it's for the corn. Okay, that didn't need a pipe. My bad. That can go. Right, is my ship... Can't literally go anywhere, can he? Not until I've done the researches, yeah. Okay. Alright, once this coal's gone, this will be filled in anyway. I don't think I can fit another one of these in here. I can, but it's going to risk collapsing probably once I dig further down. Yeah, that's definitely going to collapse. Can this go over? It can, but only there, unfortunately. Why am I connecting it there? I'm an idiot. Review a sec. Putting the extra pipe in there. What I can do is get rid of you. I'm gonna grab it as just a remove, remove, remove. This still might want to collapse, so that was a bit late. Oh, I've got the people. Whoops. That's fine, I'll just pause these for now and then upgrade another settlement building. There we go. You can empty. Even though there's 10 extra trucks, it's still saying they're busy. I need to really start better automating things. This is my plan. I want to get things automated. It's just need to get rid of it. How much does this take? 12. No, that makes only 2, so get rid of this. Unity it. What I can do is then get rid of you. You need a U-shaped lift. And change you round. Yeah, it's going to be a squiff for now. One more. Copy you. How many do you take? You take 5. You can start. And once I've got enough people, I need 8 people for that. And then I can put in a storage for this. Keep it in line. Compost. Dump. Build. Build. once I get enough people, I can start that up and get the bread in, and we'll see how much is it consuming. 132. Demand is only 5.4, which is, well, I got loads. Oh, I can see all the stats here, can't I? Demand 11. A lot of people like their vegetables. So yeah, that should be enough bread to cover everyone. Just add in some more extra unity. Does it increase anything else? I would have thought the health might have gone up with the extra food. But we need to sort out air pollution. We're burning so much stuff at the moment, which is crazy. I need to really crack down on that. And this is why we need the extra researchers and soon a new power plant, because this is, I think once I've got the thermal sterilization, I'm going to build a new type of power plant so it doesn't require coal. So that will be probably in the next episode. But yeah, that's everything up to date and research 3 on its way. Wheat production and bread's being made, and our boys are digging. This guy is what, halfway down now? We've still got a lot of iron here anyway, but I just want to make sure that this is dug out to get to this ready for when this is getting low. And eventually we'll need to move these guys over here to start digging out the coal, which this guy's already doing anyway. It's just an extra source there. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you and goodbye.